I'm going to walk through the differences, or to show really how much better the CQG Desktop is over CQG Trader, and show you the similarities to help, because we know in this industry people don't like change, even that's good change. Sometimes the trader isn't all that thrilled to do something different, but we want to make sure you're fully aware and you can help customers to see the differences. So here is the CQG Trader. Again, when we get through it, we'll open it for questions and you can fire away, all right? So let me just go through the presentation. CQG Trader is what I'm showing right here. This is our old one we've had for many years. The basic DOM, we call it here, depth of market. You've got up here a quote board. Here is you see your working orders, or what happens with your orders. Down here you've got open positions, your purchase and sales, or account summary, okay? Here's where you choose your account, right click. Here's where I choose the account here. I can have a few tabs, I think up to 4 on the DOM. I can put in another contract, shows up here, and I can just tab between them. I can also go ahead and open up another DOM and decide to, I gotta do it right though, and replicate it to put out another one right next to it. Now, I want to show desktop. We've created a screen. Here's desktop that looks very similar, doing the same type of things that CQG Trader has. CQG Desktop, you can create, each one of these pieces here are called widgets. You can create your own pages, and as you can see here, if I expand it, I've got multiple pages here. What we did is I created one, we call it CQG Trader. We're going to move that one so that it's a choice in there on desktop for those that are wanting to move from CQG Trader to desktop or to try it out. They can click on that page that we will build that'll look like this, so they can see exactly what their CQG Trader looks like, essentially. And what will happen is you click over here, there's an add page. We have multiple pages here that we've created for our users, and we'll have a new one in there that says CQG Trader, just like this. Okay, so here I've got my depth of market. We call it a hot ticket, hybrid order ticket. Hybrid because up to the right here we've got these buttons. They can hide those if they want by clicking down here. So you'd have just the depth like they do right now in CQG Trader. To place a trade, it's the same process. You can click, drag it over like they do now, or they can choose a price and place it that way with a button. To cancel, double click on it, and they can just click cancel. So it doesn't do the same as the other one where you can click and drag it off. I can click and move it if I want to replace it, just like that. So that's the same. Another price down here. Let's do a buy over there. Here I've got my orders. You can see them working right there. Same process as what you have on desktop if I place any orders on this one. Am I looking at a different account? Yep. One of the problems with that trader that you don't have on the other. Let's get it on the same one. Look at all accounts here. It's not showing there. Got here and cancel my order. So I can cancel from here or from the desktop. Here I've got my quote board up here. We place it up here again. They can move these and create their own pages as they wish. I have also got, you can link on desktop, but you cannot do on CQG Trader. You see the little blue button, the little blue highlights there. You click on it, it is to choose it. I've got here, I'm doing a quote board. I've got other widgets on here to show different ways. You can do a split quote board, so like this, or a spreadsheet, which you can scroll through. The linking of the windows that I've done, if you'll notice I'm working right here with a November crude. I can just click on another contract, and it changes it in my 2 windows. Makes it nice and easy for them to choose a symbol. Click here to choose what contract or what account I'm going to be trading on. Here's my working orders as I showed. If I get any fills, I can get, I have another widget there for my filled orders. Don't have any right now. So I get filled on something here. Buy at the market, there we go. I got a fill pop up. And there's my fill. They get more order info if they want on it. It's a clear view, I think. Down here is my account summary information. And I can also see my positions. Here the view is like this. Account summary, open positions. So similar that way. Other things I can do, which is really nice on this, I can do a chart. I got a chart added in here. As you know, we do not have charts on CQG Trader. You can do a chart here, and you can even add studies. I'll go back to that. Now, if you notice here, I'm looking at any one of these. I can move them around. I can take this and I can put it someplace else if I want. It kind of gives me the highlight where it would put it, like that. Maybe that's a little too small, so I kind of put it over here. Again, they can create as many pages as they want. You have multiple accounts, just like the other. Now, other things here, let me show you how to add a page. You click Add a Page, and I can come down here and say, empty page. Name it what I want. Click Add a Widget. I might choose a chart, candlestick chart. I click another plus, I can add something else. So if I want to do a, like I said, the hot ticket, hybrid order ticket, move it wherever I want to put it, and just continue to build that way. Just click the plus, add another widget. Different quote board or a market watch. We have a list of symbols here from groups, so they could choose that if they want. I've been doing energies, or they can create their own lists. X out the close if you don't want to use that anymore. It's just that simple. So they just build their pages like that. Very flexible, very easy to use, and move it around. So that's the concept. And I can collapse this down here to give myself some more real estate, close it back up. Click here to rename the page. I want to rename it to something else, duplicate it. If I wanted to create a duplicate of what I had, just add a few more things to it to kind of build from, or I'm done with it and just go ahead and delete it. Another piece I wanted to show you is the risk console. We've been promoting this quite a bit. Our new risk console is built into the CQG Desktop. You can click Add a Page, and it's right down here. They click it, and they can start the risk console. I've got one I've been working from right here. So quick explanation of this. My login has access to multiple accounts. So in Cash, you would just create the, just like you do now, you have a user, accesses multiple accounts, maybe it's a risk manager or what have you. All of their accounts would now they have access to. With the risk console, we have multiple formulas, which they can also create their own. And what it will do is pull up the accounts that fall within that parameter. I'm looking for all of my accounts that have balances or private P&L less than 2,000. And it'll pull them up. I can then here and choose a different one. Purchasing power, I don't have any there. Let's do negative open trade equity. There's one. And I can have multiple ones up and going too at the same time. Down here I've created, and again it's all widgets, so you can create their own pages. Click a plus and add a trading piece in it if you want to, whatever the other that they want to do, and you can do that. Let me go back to show the linking of windows. Forgot about that one. You notice here I mentioned the linking there. It's very easy to do. You just would click on there and choose the color and then do that on each one of the screens you want to access there. So here I've got a chart up. Click on one. Now it's going to access the chart, my DOM, and the quote board. All in one view. Fill report. Other things to mention too, the FCMs. CQG has also created the desktop. It's very simple for us to white label. If you wanted to white label it, we can put in your own symbol up there for your company, your own name on it. There's lots of ways we can configure this. So if I log off, I'm going to show you what that'll look like and other pieces that we can do to it. So I log off. Right here, have your company name and logo. You can have a background if you want, a picture of some kind. Whatever you want to do, we can change these colors up as well. Log in with it. It'll just be a private label so that in your choices when you set up a trader and the private label choice, you'll just have your company name there or whatever the label you want to call it. You can call it whatever you like. And that was all that I had to go through. Are there any questions now? Okay. I will just point out again, the CQG Trader, we still have it, still there. There's no set dates, but we are sunsetting it. So all effort is going into desktop, not CQG Trader. So that's why we'd like to try to get it out there so that you can try to move some users perhaps to CQG Desktop, and the support is more than willing to help with that transition, to help people learn to use it or demos or anything you need. Please let us know. All right, that's it. Thank you.